let's see what we have. So first look, yeah, it's like the main part here, and we will have some animation concept. It's cartoon or something like this, and the player is like not, oh, it's not disappearing. It feels like game. uh, it's cool as a presentation of a game, but it's hard to get what you art have here. So I will just keep it because I don't get what is yours, what you did. As a game development reel, I would like to see your reel of your artworks, and then maybe a bit of like how it looks in the game. So no need to write it here. I mean, it's better to make a demo reel of your presentation. Uh, I help conceptualize. Together with the game designers and client, I help conceptualize, design, and produce a lot of text, which is not actually important. It should be obvious what is here. So if it's your modeling, if you develop this game, it's fine. If you did just see concept art, it doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, this link just should make me go to concept art. Otherwise, we don't need this. I mean, it's like what I have somewhere. Uh, Not obvious what you did here. Like, okay, I suppose it's logos, right? And the design of these guys. As you said, you 2D help create comic book style UI. UI. So UI is okay. If it's not you need as well. You need a focus. Make me focus on your best of the best of the best on your first best of the best page. So it's really important if you want me to hire. If it's your portfolio, not just your blog, not just okay what I did today on the breakfast. It's really important to make somebody you sending it make me focus on your best work. So I would just go to let's say concept art and illustrations. Same concept art. The atmosphere something, yeah, it can be it can work as ideas, as a concept. As a concept, it looks fine. I would highly recommend you to work to think of also the silhouette, how they are working. So I will come back to this image, for example. It looks to me the most interesting than these, like round stuff without proper detailization. And I'm not sure if you're. I mean, this looks the stronger, and this looks a bit stronger than this one to me, or this even. So it's also important to, yeah, I agree that it's kind of from the left, but the first three, in my opinion, should be stronger than this one for sure. So if it's everything you have for how many years you are working in, it's not much. I would highly recommend you to make some studies from the environment stuff. I mean, look for, okay, let's say it will be fighting and casual gaming. Something like from the casual, it looks simple, casual concept. I will show you some references which maybe you would like to work with in your next company to try. Illustration, nice. Nice. It looks simple. It looks better. Yeah. It feels again the green part. It's over like the lightning, and the green part is shouldn't be that much green, I would say. So yeah, it's more about the silhouette, the lightning, and how much this should take on them than this. Because when you do something bright, be careful with that because it's take focus from the guys. So it's really hard to get everybody around, but you need to think how the lines, how the point of interest goes through all of them. That's important for sure. Animations. I'm interested as animator animations. Oh, nice, nice. But leave 2D manually. All examples were manually rigged. And animated through motion. Animated through motion tracking, it's acting. It's acting. Okay, rigging, I agree. So, okay, yeah, it's nice. This is a nice presentation. Yeah, how you do the art, right? How you rig those. Just rigged. Okay. If you did the art, you should also point on it. So if you did art as well, but I see a model art by somebody else. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. By the way, for slot gaming, we use Spine. You can check it, it's quite near to this, so the same stuff as you cut assets for this part, it even looks quite similar. So check this out. If you make the spine work for you, I mean, you will develop some stuff. You can work as animator, and it's quite also interesting job. I worked as animator as well, and I have great guys there. So yeah, you can think of doing interesting stuff as well. Why not? So concept, game assets. Game assets, no assets almost here. I think these are like simple ones. It looks nice, but where are you pointing at? So where we want to go, right? Let's go to ArtStation or whatever. I don't know who I looked at the last, but let's say yeah, we want to work to here. So it's Game Pack Studio. I just saw them few times ago. They have quite nice portfolio. I like those, and they have different styles as you see. So see, they can work as well as here as here. So those are the best images of them. So if I want this casual stuff, it's a bit 3D, it looks like this. But even so, it's simplified, it has its light. Okay, let's find something 2D art, casual. What we want in your portfolio, right? It's as I talked about, something greenish, maybe some props, some lot of guys around. Yeah, yeah. See, it's I don't like to compare, but it's important to compare. uh, because that's how we understand what we want to do and how we want to make it. I'll create a new one. I'll create or it's actually fine. Yes. I broke everything. It's now here, and I want it there. Okay. So how to make this part better? When you show some colors, it's the same image what you do as usual stuff. So in the same way, it's important if you want to show something bright, make something dark around, then everything will be bright. So the easiest part here is to just select your color range and make it darker. For sure, I would kick a bit the colors from here, and you will get your green, and now it's much easier to look at your work. Not that saturated, not that bright, so less noise, and now everything is glowing what we needed, and even this atmosphere works better. The same with the buttons. I understand that you have your style, but and it's nice, and I like this style. But in the same way, it's also important to understand that this part is less important than your works. Your works are the main, then we go with how comfortable we look for on this part and then this part. So I would recommend you to think of background of this and leave this as it is. So it will be all together. Then we have too much different stuff and bright. So this will go together. And let's go back to the actual artworks. The format is also matters actually. So this is quite small, this quite high, and all together, should they work all together? No. I mean, this is quite different part, and this quite different part, and these are really all together. So why not? I would consider you to. This is the most interesting thing, as I said. Do it on the highest part, and then I wanted to make it. Oh, okay, and then make it here. Let's go here and then here. So yeah, let's go. I'll make it everything all together just to feel it. Wait. Okay. Okay. And then how we can make it even better, right? So we need to make some better focus, understandable stuff. So I'm just composing it from what you already have, and so first scene, second scene is it's important to make a storytelling. What you are showing, not all together. It's so hard to understand what you wanted to do there. So hard. Let's try again. I'll just take what I need, and I'll focus on only this. Then you can do the next part of your job. So okay, oops, is it crashed? I have problem with the RAM. I hope not. Okay, nice. I don't know why it's working this way. Should no, I copied. Okay, we will cut this. Da, da, da. Cut this. Why it's not working? Finally. Okay. And even so, the format is different. Why? Why it's not we need consistency when you're showing it, because the small gap is like a perfection stuff. This is high, this is low, and okay, but even so, let's go further. So here, we need our main guys. It's again about the silhouette. So overall, I'll make it as quick as possible with my mouse. Wait. Okay. So these guys are the main, and we will come back to Mortal Kombat or somebody, or maybe some I don't remember right now, anime like Street Fighter, let's say. Let's work with the top guys. Why it's not showing me? Yes, something gone wrong. Overall, yeah, it feels like I have a lag somewhere, because why it's not showing me? I need a color. Bring me back my color. I need to understand where is it. So these guys are the main, and these clouds are nice, but I don't think that we need them as well that much. Just make those a bit darker, a bit not that glowy, over brightened. Let's say we have also we need our first layer. How much should this be cut? Why is this that low? It's the end of your screen. So it's also important to give some space from the bottom, thinking of the composition overall. If you make something too low, so your main a bit of story of composition, right? How to make it, how you make your focal stuff the best one. Just do it oval. To, it's it's like this. Yeah, and even less on the sides because it's long. If it would short, but this is your main focal point. Everything what is out this, so like it's we can, so your main focal point is will be like here, but and in the middle. But we also have like additional stuff. Let's say yeah, and one more additional stuff here, a bit to the left. So as I said, it's a bit more, a bit less, but it's around like oval stuff here. So everything what is around, it's you can dark it for to make it simpler for you. It's just well, it's just more about where we should make these guys live. Then I will just cut them out, not to waste time too much. How we play the game, right? Okay, I will just make this part green. A bit of composition lesson. And we need the first pay. Where it's important, where are they standing? To show your scene, to make something near, what is farther. So it's really important to show the first. We don't need to make it that way brighter. Yeah, like something like this. Because otherwise we won't focus it on here. We will think somewhere around. We need to make it work. And as well as I would add UI here, anything drafty, where we want to point their health bar maybe, because it's also important to understand how much details we want on these sites. Do we really need that much cloud there? How it's all works together? It's everything about concept. This guy will how the everything works here. So and again and references. Let's go for references. Street Fighter. I don't know. I will go for YouTube. Street Fighter. Fighter. Okay. I don't want to. Okay. I just want to. Okay. Let's screenshot it. It's a dark temple, by the way. It's really a dark temple. It's close camera. Okay, fine. Let's say we will need to feed those guys to yours. Let's say you need more, yeah, because they are jumping and etc. So you need a scene more than there. So see, even those are bright. This is brighter. Even so, it's harder to read it here and there, but for concept, I'm sure that this is not a problem. See, there's a rim light, and as well as bright thing here, because this is the main part. And on the top of it, we don't really have a lot of stuff. It's mostly simplified. to make and dark to make UI work fine and readable. Maybe it's just a matter of case, but that's what we see. Everything is dark upside. Maybe we need to find something more, but I'm sure that it's always about that. A bit darker, a bit simpler on the top, especially on the concept, I mean. So yeah, think of it the same part. These can't be brighter than these guys. It shouldn't be more interesting. It just shouldn't be. Otherwise, it will break your game. It shouldn't be the same contrast. Uh, Better to make lower contrast. Everything. See your darkness. How much you have here dark parts. It's also about the focus, and here is everything is bright and middle gray, and dark parts are really like here and a bit on the top. So and everything what is it's air perspective, it's air depth, everything not that dark. And now it's working. We can even make it here darker. So this part is important. For sure, I'm missing the different styles. So I recommend you to what I already said, to find some props, to look if you want to get find where you want to do what you to do next year, next 3 years, what you want to do next 3 years. Try to find it, trying to and copy. Just copy for now. Is study from there, and even if it's studies, it's fine if it will fit their proper game style. Who will be hiring? They will see that you can fit. Of course, it's better to not just copy, but make some changes and improvements and like to look it different. But on first look, it feels like you're missing the point. You're missing overall market view. Find something what is already in market and make it maybe in your style a bit, but overall now I see that it will be hard to find the same style in companies. That's what I can tell you. Try to fit first as a martial art. As a martial to somebody's styles, like somebody's kung fu, which is already in the market. It will be much easier to fit any, not just company which I showed you, like this, right? It's just example. That's it. That's it actually. One more tip about the slots. When you do slots portfolio, please do symbols with hierarchy. It should be clear where you have simple symbols, where you have high symbols, and how their hierarchy, which is lower, which is a bit higher, and which is the most wealthy one, and why that's much special. It's different part, but be prepared that they have different payouts, so it should look also a bit different. And never do frame brighter than your symbol. Try to make always the symbol the most important, as well as logo. Sometimes we are asking. It's not my favorite part, but it's a usual. And background can be interesting, but it never should win the symbol by the brightness, by somehow. It can be near, but never win. But not more contrast than that way. It's more about focal point focus. Thank you so much for sharing, guys, your portfolio. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have friends or you want to share your portfolio, feel free to do it in the comments. Direct me in LinkedIn or wherever, or on YouTube. I'm happy to help you guys. I hope this video will be helpful for you and you will get some from it. And see you next time. Please write what you like the most here, and wish you to find the job of your offer of your dream. Thank you so much. Wish you to find the offer of your dream. Thank you so much. That's it. Let's go home. let's go sleep. Or maybe to go a bit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. As I see everybody is sleeping now. Okay, we'll do it now. Bye.